Welcome, 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 collectives. My name is Ora-gen, and this is the Ora-gen Channel. I want to welcome you back today for another reading. No matter what time of day it is or what day you found this reading, I am super grateful that you are here. Guys, today's date is Tuesday, February 25th of 2025. So a lot of 2 energy, 222, 2025, 2225, whatever numbers you're seeing, be sure to check those out in the gematria and also in the angel number meanings associated with today's energy. Guys, today's message is an interesting one. And I just want to give a heads up, I am away. I'm currently on the ocean, so you might hear a little bit of background noise behind me. That is just the lovely, soothing sounds of the ocean. So I'll try to see if I can kind of turn that sound down when I put this video online, but hopefully you guys can hear me clearly and can hear everything that I'm saying about the download today. So today's download, we're going to dive right in, guys, because the space is clear. The cards are ready to go. Someone is having to hide or play down a great loss. Someone is having to hide or play down a great loss. This was a very interesting download. So normally, when I have a download, as the viewer, I'm normally detached from any kind of emotional response because it's almost like I'm just seeing what's happening and coming in as a viewer, and then I leave the space. But with this particular download, it was very interesting because there was a strong emotion associated with this download. What I was seeing was so, there was such strong emotion with what I was seeing, and I can't go into great detail here, but I can share with you that based on the topic of this download, I'm sure you can guess that somebody suffered a great loss, and so there was so much overwhelming emotion that I found myself like awakening with that emotion, like tears streaming down my face from what I was seeing. So I definitely want to handle this energy in a manner of respect, because definitely there was a great loss to someone here. And if you do resonate with this message today, definitely sending condolences for your loss, and love and light as well. As we listen to some of these messages in Tarot land and in Oracle land, and we talk about different sides of things, I'm throwing up air quotes, you know, the good karma, the bad karma, the good karmics, the bad karmics, we can get sidetracked so much with that narrative that we can forget that either way, when we're talking about people who are experiencing things, there can be very great loss, emotion, trauma on both sides of the coin from some of the things that we see happening currently in our timeline. And this goes for energies that were engaged in behaviors that were harmful and negative to others. When these energies cycle back, as they always do, these energies are affected greatly by the energies that they put out towards others, or their desire to see others suffering for whatever reason. I don't care if it has to do with like energy swapping, with destiny swapping, with siphoning energies, with just wanting to see somebody fail because they're upset that they're not in someone's shoes. Regardless of why the energies are doing what they're doing, regardless of the why. That energy has an effect when it comes back. So basically, the thought here is that whatever these energies were wishing for the collectives, they are now experiencing, in some cases, 10-fold, 20-fold, 30-fold, 40-fold, 50-fold, depending on if there were individuals who were doing return to senders, whatever. So this can get really intense. And that's really what I picked up with this download. There's some intense things happening for those who have sent these energies out. You might have even noticed, for those of you who resonate with this part of the message, that there have been less of those really intense energies in the air or in the energy in relation to certain things that you're doing, where you would just notice that resistance was there. And now you're noticing maybe a thought about it within yourself, but the actual energetic resistance is no longer there. Take the energy as it resonates, guys. For those of you who resonate with that thought, it could be that that energy literally is no longer there, or that it's been rendered nullified. Like these energies are no longer able to put out these energies towards the populace, towards the collectives. Some of them are no longer able to tap into energies that assisted them to do these things any longer. And so there can be a lot of pain, a lot of sorrow, a lot of suffering around energies who were actively sending out energies to others with a very strong intent, almost like a prayerful intent, and picking up. But not the good kind of prayerful intent, the kind to do harm. These energies are having, what I'm hearing is like a full recompense for the work that they were sending out towards others. So with this download, without going into too much detail, there's something here about an individual who lost a close friend or family member. And it looks like with this particular download, there was some sort of military or some sort of federal involvement. Either this energy was involved with the military or the federal sector, or their person that they lost, something happened here associated with the military or federal sector. And this energy I picked up is not allowed to speak about what happened. So they're having to play it down or hide it. Now I have seen in some of the videos in Tarot Land and in Oracle Land that there is something here that keeps popping up about energies trying to hide or maybe play down how badly they're hurting or how much they're suffering, and being very afraid that collectives or others associated with energies they were sending this energy at, being very afraid of them finding out that they were suffering so greatly or that they have so much going wrong right now. So part of it is definitely an ego-based energy, but the other aspect that I'm picking up on in this download is that some of these energies, because of groups, communities, societies that they're involved with, they are not able to share, speak about, or let it be seen or known what's going on with them. And so if they've suffered a great loss and they're not allowed to speak about it, there might be a fear that if others hear about it, it could mean problems for them. That's what I'm picking up. And so it might even be kind of like a fear-based thing associated with their well-being as to why they can't have this information moving around. So very strong coming through the energy that these energies are not allowed to speak about what has happened. However, others around them, and these might be energies that are not collectives, they could be collective members, but more so just energies around these individuals who are noticing that someone is upset. They're noticing that something's off with this person, or that this person saw something that they weren't supposed to see. Others are picking up on it because it's very hard for these energies to play down what they've experienced or to hide these losses. These are individuals who are close friends or family members. I want to emphasize this. There's a lot happening behind the scenes, guys. It's not just what you see on CNN or the news. There's a lot happening behind the scenes. So with that being said, that strong emotion that I picked up on, it totally makes sense because this was a very huge loss for this energy. So this was very challenging for them to be able to try to suppress emotions or to hide what they're feeling. It's interesting. We had a song channel in here. Niall Horan's Is It Too Much to Ask? That was the channeled song. And I want to try to go here and find the lyrics because here we go. I actually sent myself a link. Oh dear, you know what? I'm having some Wi-Fi issues. So I'm not going to be able to pull that up. I'm so sorry. But if you get a chance, because I'm out on the ocean, but if you get a chance, please do look up Niall Horan's. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Niall Horan, Too Much to Ask. Look at the lyrics in association with today's energy. Okay, guys? Very interesting how that fits in, because it's obvious in that song he was singing about having lost somebody very close to him. I think more so from a relationship standpoint. So this could be, this could be an energy that actually lost a close, like, romantic partner or someone that they have very close emotional connection with, like a romantic partner. That's what I'm really picking up. And I'm picking up a masculine and feminine energy here. Once again, take the energy as it resonates. If you're resonating with today's message, or maybe you heard something like in another reading that relates to something, and this kind of ties in with that. And it could be, a higher up, a person who's in the federal government, a military person. It could be somebody in the news. This could also be an energy like this. Whatever the case, if this resonates, take the energy as it resonates. Guys, I'm going to go to the Dreaming of You Shaman Oracle. Okay. I just want to see, what's coming up here. In relation to today's energy. I hope you can hear me okay. Just need to set the device down so I could grab the cards. Ooh, this is challenging energy. The cards, even the way they're shuffling. Challenging energy. When I tell you there was tears streaming down my face when I woke up. Very powerful energy from the download. Spirit, that's too many cards. Let's try that again. I think there's just a lot to say in the energy about this. Thank you, Spirit. We have 2 cards here. So we have number 50 on the table, Theodosia. And we have number 17 on the table, Askew. This energy has popped up before. Let's take a look here. Let's go to number 50. And this one is from the Dreaming of You Shaman Oracle deck. Okay, Theodosia. Theodosia Shaman asks you to feel into the dream you are engaged in. Is it yours? Although it may feel difficult being yourself while moving in the dream of another, it may be more difficult to walk your own dream. Now is the time to focus and tune into your dream. Start showing others your powerful self and your dream. Interesting. So the Theodosia Shaman comes to remind you that you are a dream arriving. Interesting. So I'm really picking up here. Yeah, and I'm yawning a lot. I wasn't tired when I started this reading. It's something about the energy here. Somebody is very tired. Somebody has been living someone else's dream and they're exhausted. That's what I'm picking up. And they're being encouraged to focus in and tune into their own dream and to start showing others their powerful self and their dream. So it could be that an energy here that was associated with some things that were really energetically identified with what others wanted, their wishes, their goals, their ideas, you know, the way that they wanted to see things go, that this energy was heavily involved with others' focus, others' dreams. And the Theodosia Shaman is talking about stepping into your own dream. Like, what are you creating for yourself? So I'm picking up a strong energy here that whomever resonates with today's energy is actually maybe the losses and the things that they've suffered was enough to finally wake them up that it's time to start focusing on their own dream. Something that they were engaged with where they've lost a lot. I mean, a ton of losses. And maybe it was a dream that they believed and put energy behind at first. But maybe there's been so many losses and so many things that have gone terribly wrong with this plan or whatever this is they were doing. And I'm going to pull some cards on that energy. That this energy has decided to step away from this and work on their own dream. Even up until this point, they're having to suppress or hide these horrible things that have happened, possibly for their own safety, I don't know. But there's definitely something strong in the energy here about someone who is really struggling with the losses that they've taken on from involving themselves in someone else's plans, their goals, their dreams. They've lost a lot. That's number 50, Theodosia. And then we have number 17, Askew. We're going to go to number 17. And you might be seeing these numbers, 50, 17, 7105, or the number 50 or the number 17. You might be 50 years old. Yeah, you might be 17. You know, you might know someone who's 17. Something may have happened on the 17th of a certain month that holds special meaning for you. I don't know. It's very interesting. So 17, Aksu, Kundalini. This one says Aksu Shaman asks you to adjust to its powerful energy through movements of ecstatic dance, yoga, chanting, qigong, breath of fire, or any other movement or breathing technique as it is revealed to you. The energy asks you to flow differently than the traditional ways you've been accustomed to. Interesting. This is kind of following up on the Theodosa energy about doing something in your own flow and energy, living and expressing your own dream. So the Aksu shaman comes to your side whether you are consciously or unconsciously ready to awaken your inner life force. So definitely strong confirmation here with number 17, Aksu on the table. There's something here about this energy. They're getting ready to do something different. And if this is an energy that is someone that is on the world scene or someone that's a major player, that could be very interesting seeing how this plays out. Because that could mean a major shift or change in things in some area energetically. And definitely the way those energies could affect collectives could be huge. But someone is getting ready to do something powerful and something quite different by stepping into their own energy finally. After taking on so many losses, they are finally going to step into their own energy and do something different. Very interesting. So that's our 2 cards from the Dreaming of You Shaman Oracle. I'm going to pull something here from What's the Vibe, guys. Let me just place that there. Let's see what we've got here. If you guys haven't had a chance to like, share, subscribe, and you are enjoying the content, the videos, please do like, share, subscribe. This is helping our channel to grow so we can get the messages out to more who need to hear it, okay? Messages from What's the Vibe? Oh, right off the top, we have psychopath, abusive, conniving, unpredictable. Spirit, can you please elaborate on psychopath? Why was this the first card that popped up? Let's see, it almost looked like that wanted to pop. Thank you, Spirit. We have a reverse masculine energy. Somebody that's like a disciplinarian or a father figure type energy. It might also be a father. Okay. That's in association with the psychopath energy. Okay. Somebody was resentful of something. So we have kind of like an unhinged reverse masculine energy that was competitive in a spirit of discontent and resentfulness. They wanted to create waves. Okay. Something here about their emotions, a worry or a fear, something they wanted to create waves with. Or maybe there were waves being created for this energy, but they were definitely unhappy about something. And then we have exhausted in reverse. Looks like they got active after they were unhappy about something. They started getting active with doing something. This might have been an energy that felt really burned out, burdened, or empty. And then we see established in reverse. Looks like they lost some wealth, some security, a feeling of being settled. These were things that they lost. But it's interesting that this energy, this masculine energy in reverse, this is giving me like King of Swords in reverse type energy. They've been popping up a lot. And based on, things that we're seeing in our world right now, on the world scene, the political scene, everything like that, it's not shocking. But this might actually be an energy, if we're talking about how this energy resonates on like a global scale, these might be energies that are on a higher level, that are names, faces, people that we don't see. And by we, I mean the populace, the collectives. These are not energies that are to the forefront. These might be background energies that run things that we're picking up on in these readings. But some of these energies are severely unhinged. Like I'm talking about, they're giving me like Archon energy. And if you don't know who the Archons are, look it up. But they're giving me Archon energy, or energies that work with the Archons, very chaotic and just kind of like unhinged, you know, wanting to have their way at all costs, no matter how horrible the results and retribution is. It's like nothing matters. They're just very destructive energies. And so these energies would not be in alignment with a raising of the vibration, a heightening of the frequency on Gaia at this time, which is exactly what's happening. And it's happening because it's time for it to happen. These types of energies would be very, I don't know, like insanely upset. Like picture the person just having a complete meltdown and screaming like an unhinged energy. That's what I'm picking up here. Something really wild going on with that, because wow, especially in relation to today's energy, I'm wondering if this is the energy that was involved with this group, organization, these individuals, where they were engaging with these practices that created a ton of loss for them, where they are now wanting to break away from this group and basically ignite their own passions, find a way to step into their own dream. This energy itself might be unhinged, but I still sense that they have emotions left. Like, if this is this energy that we're picking up on, they were still very upset by their loss, like very upset. Spirit, can you give us more information out of the What's the Vibe deck on this energy and their loss? Or maybe even the direction that they're going now. I'm going to pull some things from the tarot as well, but let's see if there's anything else here on this energy. Yeah, this is an energy that kind of, there's something here about bad decisions and addictions. Some kind of continuous cycles that this energy was in. Maybe while they were dealing with these groups or with this group. So it sounds like this is an energy that continuously made like bad choices. Yeah, I think they were able to achieve some sort of new opportunities. This has something to do with a career or a glow up. Something that they wanted to gain from engaging with whatever this was they were doing. They saw possibilities with it. Yeah, there's the follow your dreams. Make up your own mind. Believe in yourself. This was an energy that believed that by doing the things that they were doing, they were going to have positive results. I don't think they thought they were going to suffer as many losses as they did. But they definitely were looking to get something out of it. But it looks like they were doing some really negative stuff. This is why they're coming up as an unhinged masculine energy. But they felt trapped. I have the trapped card here. They felt stuck, like they had no options. I think they felt like they couldn't be forgiven for the things that they had done. Maybe while dealing with these other groups, working on their dream or their ideology, this energy felt trapped, like they couldn't leave. Thank you, Spirit. Let's pull a little bit from Pink Tarot, because this is really interesting. So this is an energy, it almost sounds like, God, it sounds like a gang or a group that, you know, has secrets or things, and you can't, like, once you know, you can't just get out of it very easily, because I'm picking up in the energy that this energy was trapped. This isn't to make an excuse for the things that they did or their behavior, but I am picking up they were trapped. This makes sense with the download, guys, because this energy is having to suppress or hide their loss. And I don't mean just like verbally they can't talk about it. I mean, they're having to walk around like they're okay, but others can clearly see that they're not. They're not okay. But they're having to do that due to the nature of whatever this situation is that they're in. Spirit, energy on this download here for the collectives today. Thank you. Okay, we have 5 of Cups, water sign. Somebody might be a water sign or a Scorpio. Take the energy as it resonates. Yeah, something about acceptance and moving on and finding peace. They're trying to find peace after everything they've been through. Wow, justice is in the reverse. Yeah, something here about unfairness and lack of accountability. This energy is trying to move on and find peace. There hasn't been, and there's probably not going to be much justice for this energy at all. There currently is none. Whatever these losses are that they took for engaging in whomever's dream this was that they were working with, they've taken on a lot of losses. And they're just trying to walk away and find some peace. But there's a lack of accountability there, either via them, like the things that they've done, or the groups that they were dealing with, the energies that they were dealing with. There's a lack of accountability. So it doesn't look like there's any justice for this energy. And then we have the 7 of Cups, water sign, Scorpio, in reverse. Wow. There's water sign and Scorpio again. This is a Scorpio or a water sign. Confirmation, confirmation. Yeah, there's something here about like an illusion, like instead of it being in the upright and there being just a ton of, yes, instead of there being just like a ton of choices, it's like it's an illusion. The choices that they thought they had, or maybe the ones that they think they have, they don't really have. But I'm really picking up past energy with this, like they had a belief that they had a bunch of choices that they didn't really have, working with these energies. This is why things went south and they suffered so many losses. Those weren't really options. It's like somebody presented them with an illusion to get them to do something. Thank you, Spirit. We have 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, it was a lot of work without reward. They weren't going anywhere. And remember I mentioned to you earlier the possibilities card. This energy felt like engaging with these energies or doing this work was something like following their dreams or being able to have limitless possibilities or a glow up. There was a lot of thrills. Looks like there was a lifestyle that went with it. Maybe they were in the lifestyle. I don't know. But this was a reversed masculine energy that was gaining a lot from what they were doing, but it all went upside down. Something has happened here where they've suffered so much loss. This was work without reward. It was a bad investment. They're seeing that now. Hangman in reverse. Nope, Hangman upright. Apologies. There goes water on the table again. This is definitely a water sign. If nothing else, hands down, it's a water sign. Somebody's in a state of pause. Somebody's trying to gain a new perspective or let go of something. Somebody wants to be different than they were before. Somebody gave a great sacrifice. Somebody might be part of like a group, an organization, a community that engages in energetic sacrifice. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Yep, dark side of wealth. These are wealthy. This energy was wealthy or is from a wealthy lineage or family. Looks like there's some things they were doing that were pretty dark. But also I see here that they've lost a lot of what they gained. This is these painful losses that I was speaking about. Not just a person or people, but also money, or the ability to be able to have abundance and utilize that for whatever purposes they were utilizing it for. And we have the Eight of Pentacles here. This is Earth energy or Virgo. Somebody that's working very diligently at something right now. Somebody that's trying to gain mastery of something. Somebody's working very hard at something. Can you clarify, Spirit? What are we working on? Oops, let's see. Four of Cups energy. Somebody's contemplating something or reevaluating something. And then we have Six of Wands in reverse, fire sign. Or Leo. Interesting. Somebody wants to be viewed differently, guys. Something here about a lack of recognition or being unpopular. Somebody wants to change the way they're viewed. They're contemplating Four of Cups. They're contemplating or meditating on how they can be viewed differently. Whatever happened here, probably leaving this group to go work on their own dream and no longer be a part of whatever this group was doing, is creating like a bad image for them with people in positions like them, or maybe people who could help or support them with whatever this is they're doing. They're trying to think about how they can gain a better, how they can become more popular, how they can be viewed in a different light. It's interesting. And then we have Queen of Pentacles energy. This is in the upright, water sign or earth energy. Oh, wow. They want to flip from the way they're viewed, this psychopath energy here, guys. Okay? This inverted energy, they're trying to think about how they can pop up in the energy like upright, like a Queen of Pentacles energy, something that's more nurturing. They want to be viewed differently. This is a burden for them. Ten of Wands in reverse. They're stressed out. They're burnt out, trying to figure out how to present themselves in this new light. Wow. So this energy is basically trying to remake themselves. That's what I'm seeing. Amazing. Wow. These cards are going everywhere, guys. Eight of Swords, air sign, Gemini. Someone's having negative thoughts about something. Someone feels binded to something. And then, of course, we have the Ten of Cups in reverse. Shattered dreams, broken family. This is all that loss. They feel binded to all of this loss. But as I mentioned earlier, they're trying to walk away, okay? Five of Cups in reverse. They're trying to walk away from something. They want to just accept something and move on with their life. And they're trying to figure out how to reinvent themselves. That's what I'm seeing. They've taken on so much loss. They're trying to figure out how to reinvent themselves. So guys, if this is an energy that's on like the global stage, this could be someone popping up who's done a lot of like crazy, negative, low vibrational stuff, popping up like a person of the light or a light worker or someone who's trying to help direct others towards high vibrational work when they themselves were not involved in it in the past. Okay. And we are seeing celebs and different people kind of repositioning and reposturing. So that energy is out there because they can see that the old energy isn't where they want to be any longer. They can see that that's done as far as the direction that things is going. So this energy might not be an energy that is seen on the popular scene. Like they might be a background energy, but they might be a very powerful background energy that wants to kind of change sides or reinvent themselves to work with the way things is changing in our timeline. We're talking about a higher vibration and the vibration on the planet rising and wanting to connect with that, potentially to gain something. I don't know. I didn't dig into that. But whatever the case, they've taken on so many losses with whatever this was they were working with before. They have walked away from it. But that was very challenging because they feel binded to whatever this was that they were dealing with, a group, an organization, a cult, or whatever. They feel very binded to it, and there's not any justice for all the loss that they've taken. Matter of fact, depending on what these energies have done, some of this might be actual just karmic response from the energies they've put out. So there might also be some lack of accountability on their end as to why they're suffering so greatly. But whatever the case, this energy wants to reinvent themselves. They are literally sitting right now, watching what's going on the world scene, and they are contemplating how to reinvent themselves and pop out as something new. This is absolutely wild, guys. And then on the bottom of the deck to close out, we have Two of Wands in the upright. Fire sign energy again, or potentially an Aries. There's a fire sign that is planning and making decisions. They're getting ready to do something different. They might even be traveling. Okay. This energy is on the go. There's still something here about a greediness energy here, because we have Four of Pentacles in reverse, Earth energy, and then we have air energy, Six of Swords upright. Somebody wants to make a transition and leave something behind, but I think it's to gain something. Yep. They're in competition with these energies that they walked away from. Five of Wands upright. Rivalry, conflict, disagreement, strife, tension. Yeah, there's more to come, guys. There's going to be more energy like this popping up in Oracle and Tarot land. And please remember, with these readings like this, yes, sometimes it can connect with your personal story directly, like energies that you are directly dealing with. Sometimes, though, these readings are symbolic of the macrocosm, like energies that are prevailing that touch the populace or touch the collectives in a broader sense, because these are key players in the world scene right now. And I think that's what's going on with today's energy. Somebody's getting ready to pop up here that you did not expect to pop up as like a worker of the light. And they may or may not be, but they are definitely working to reinvent themselves and to pop up in a new way to work on their dream, whatever this is. And potentially an energy that big could be one that affects a good portion of the populace. So I don't know, guys. That's where the energy is today. That's a deeper one. Definitely look up the channeled song today in relation to the energy. Niall Horan's Is It Too Much to Ask? Which is also just a very pretty song. But it is interesting when you look at the lyrics associated with today's energy. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. I'm going to go and enjoy some of my trip here. I hope you all are having a beautiful, beautiful start to your week, midweek, end of your week, whenever you are hearing this message. Definitely want to send a lot of love and light out to the collectives on this day. And please do like, share, and subscribe, and check back often for regular uploads and energies that you are dealing with. Once again, guys, my name is Ora-gen, and this is the Ora-gen Channel, and I look forward to being with you in the next reading.